Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are once again in the i30N. And maybe some of you guys have followed the previous video where I was mentioning my first track day with the car, and the track day has been a blast. I posted just a very short video of the track day. That's because I had some issues, fortunately not with the car, but just being a little bit an idiot myself, because it was my first track day, so I was so excited for this event. And I had everything planned out. I spent the previous weeks on a simulator that I have for the PlayStation. It's called the Assetto Corsa, that has the Vallelunga track. So I I learned the track on the simulator, and then I had a lot of good feedbacks by some of you guys, some friends, that you guys gave me some very good tips for the first track day. For instance, to keep under control the tire pressure, because when you run on the track, the temperatures of the tires go very high, and so the tire pressure changes a lot while you're running on the track. So some of you guys have told me to, before entering the track, to lower just a little bit the tire pressure, so by running on the track I could have the optimal tire pressure. So I had all these things in my mind, maybe too many things, and I went at the track very early, because I wanted to take everything super slow, super easy. So I went there like 1 hour before the entrance on the track. So I had my little action cams, my drone, so I made a video of the track, but I just lost track of time. So when I finished making the video with the drone, I decided to go up at the headquarters, where you have to get a kind of a bracelet to go on the track. When I was there, there were so many people, because when I arrived at the track, I was one of the first there in the parking. But then when I decided to go up, there were like 30 people in front of me, and when it was my turn to get my bracelet, the lady goes, "What are you doing here? Your turn is already they're already on the track. They entered 5 minutes ago." So I rushed in the car, put on my helmet, activated the at least I thought that it was activated, the action cam, and I just skipped all the parts of tire pressure and all that thing. So I went on the track, and I wasn't the only one late entering the track, because there was a small car in front of me. I think it was like a Peugeot 208. It's like a small compact car, but it was tuned and it was very fast, that small car. Behind me I had like a Porsche 911. It was quite recent. I don't know if it was like the latest model or the previous one, but it was a very nice car. So I entered the track, and instead of running for like 25 minutes, I only had 15 minutes more or less. So unfortunately the action cam, didn't work, because I just was too much in a rush, so it didn't work. I probably didn't press twice but only once. So for now, I want, in any case, I want to give you guys a feedback about this car on a track. So the experience has been a blast. Like I never had so much fun behind the steering wheel. So it's something that I highly recommend for all you car enthusiasts to go on a track, because I have this car, like it's almost 1 year that I have this car, and it's really the first time that I actually experienced what this car is capable of. Because when you are on public road, even like like I did once, I waked up early in the morning, I went on country B roads. It's not the same thing, because the public roads are like narrower. They can have like a lot of dangers, like holes or something, from the countryside, like an animal can just cross the road. So when you're on public roads, I mean, I'm talking for myself, you have fun, but it's not like pushing the car 100%. Maybe you're something around 70%, probably, I don't know. But on the track, being the track Vallelunga in particular, so wide, and having so many spaces beside the track, you really feel safe to push the car. And so what I did is I did a first lap. The first lap was fast, but not pushing 100% the car, because I had to acknowledge if the simulator that I used for weeks before the track day was similar to the real life situation or not. And I can tell you that it was quite similar, so it was very useful, the simulator. But on a real car with your own car, it's a totally different feeling, experience, thrill. It's amazing. So the second lap, I started to push a little bit more. In front of me there was this little Peugeot, the tuned car. It was very, I think, tuned, because inside, it was the car was empty. There was like just a seat, and behind me all the time the Porsche, the 911. So the first run, the first we took it a little bit, easy, and on the second I started pushing a little bit more. And the Peugeot was very fast, but I started to feel that I could go a little bit faster. So when I had the right moment, a safe situation, I overtook the little car, the Peugeot, and the Porsche behind me followed me. So we were going around the track a little bit faster. And this car really flies on a track. So Vallelunga is quite a fast track, because it has like some slow sections, but it also has some quite very fast sections, because it has a straight in front of the starting, the box, and then after there is a very fast curve that leads to a slower curve. So that section is very fast. And what I can tell you about this car is that I never had the feeling that it lacked of horsepower. So the car really, you know, responds well on the fast sections, and the stopping, the braking power of the car is very good. So I really had fun, you know, understanding lap by lap how to brake always, you know, a little bit further. Also, you know, the feeling when you are taking the curve where the car is like in the curve, that is perfect, because you really have a ton of grip, and the car is so well balanced, and it was a very, very nice feeling. In fact, you know, on the second run and on the third run, I picked up, you know, a nice pace, having, you know, a good like rhythm on the curves. And the Porsche was always behind me, even if, of course, you know, that car is more powerful. It could have overtook me in any moment. But my pace was, you know, pretty fast, and maybe it was the first track day for him also, and so this car was never, you know, too slow for that Porsche. So both of us had fun without, you know, having, you know, to overtake. Of course, there were some other cars that were highly tuned, and judging, you know, by the car, and they were people that had a lot of track experience, so they just overtook us, me and the Porsche behind, like on the curve in any section, because they were so fast. It was like you know, I could never keep up with those guys. But in any case, it was a very good experience, because there hasn't been any like unsafe situations of other cars doing stupid things like in front of me, or making this experience too stressful. So go on track, go and have fun. This is the right car. This is the right car to do it. I already booked another session at Vallelunga. Now I am going to assure that the GoPro is well turned on, and I'm going to give you guys an onboard experience. For now, it's just me chatting about, you know, this wonderful experience I had. But I wanted to share in any case, you know, this experience with you, and give you some informations about the car. And before I leave you guys, another very useful tip that some of you gave me, in particular Giorgio, Gianni, some of my friends, and they told me, okay, you know, have fun, and, you know, thrash the car on the track, go as fast as you can, but after the third lap, take it slow, a cool down run, and then start again. Because even if the car can take it, it's a car that I'm going to use, you know, every day. So to not compromise the you know, the brakes and all the car after 3 laps, it's good, you know, to take it a little bit slow and let all the car cool down, and then start and have fun again. Okay guys, so I'll see you next time with an onboard video. Bye. Put a like and a subscribe if you want.